The movie is A Real Pain, which was written and directed by Jesse Eisenberg. This dramedy follows cousins Dave and Benji as they embark on a trip to Poland after the death of their grandmother, hoping to reconnect with each other as well as their family's history. The two cousins are polar opposites, and as they tour the country together, their relationship is tested as long simmering tensions begin to boil over. I absolutely loved this movie. It was so profoundly beautiful in so many different ways. This is a movie that I really didn't hear much about, and I honestly had almost no idea of what the plot was going in, so I was somewhat hesitant to see it at first. But this is truly a hidden gem and easily one of the best movies of 2024. It walks that line of dramedy as good as any movie I can really think of, with the perfect balance of laugh out loud, funny moments, as well as those that can bring tears to your eyes. The pacing was spectacular, and even though the film is only an hour and a half, there isn't a single wasted minute. And weirdly, it actually felt longer than it actually was, which would normally be a bad thing because it's usually a sign that a movie is dragging. But with this film, it was actually a positive because it just keeps you so engaged and it's so impactful. It's really hard to believe that it's able to accomplish all of that in just 90 minutes. I also want to call out how good the screenplay is in this film. In a great script, ideally every line or action either pushes the plot forward or develops the characters. One of the reasons this film is so good is that each line and action often accomplishes both of those goals simultaneously. This is one of the funniest movies I've seen in recent memory too. Jesse Eisenberg and Kieran Culkin are just fantastic as Dave and Benji. The way their characters play off of each other is hysterically funny. I really hope we get more movies with these two because their chemistry is just awesome. The score is simple but very effective. It has this classical piano music playing throughout the entire film, which just wonderfully complements both the comedic as well as those tragic moments. Another thing I loved about this movie is how relatable the characters are. I think people will find that they probably relate to one of the characters more than another, but one of the beautiful things about this movie is that I almost guarantee you're going to find that you have aspects that you share with both of the characters, and they likely are somewhat of a yin and yang within yourself. It's interesting because the plot of the movie, at a surface level, isn't really about much. Like, really, it's just two cousins going on a tour of Poland and visiting their grandmother's house. But underneath that, this film is incredibly deep and insightful about the human experience. This film evoked so many different feelings in me, and if you're open to it, it really has the capacity to somewhat change your perspective and your outlook for the better. On top of all that, it is a gorgeously shot film. It is so pretty, it made me want to visit Poland, which honestly wasn't really on my radar as a travel destination before this film. The cinematographer Michal Dymek mentioned that they tried to use as much natural lighting as possible, and it makes a tremendous impact on the way this film looks. It added so much beauty to so many of these scenes, giving them a cinematic look and feel, but also making you feel like you're there with them, backpacking through these stunning cities in Poland. Overall, this is an absolute must watch, and I really encourage you to try and see it in theaters because I want you to fully experience just how amazing this movie is. It will definitely make you laugh. It may even make you cry, but more than anything, this movie will make you feel. And that really is the true purpose of cinema. So go watch A Real Pain. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, add a comment letting me know what movie you think I should review next, and subscribe to my channel. I put out a movie review each week, so subscribe to stay tuned. Thanks, y'all.